are now tuned in to Hot Topics with Donna. And on this show, we do one thing: keep it real hot. That's honest, open, and transparent. If you didn't know, now you know. So sit back and unwind as we bring the vibe and a little bit of glorious sunshine to your heart, soul, and mind. Your lovely host, Hot Donna, will be with you in just a few moments. But while you wait, go ahead and set an atmosphere of peace in your space. If you can, cut the lights down low, get your hydration on, vibration zone. Cause tonight, you're about to receive some delicious food for your soul. Are you ready? Are you ready? It's about to get hot. You are indeed in the one and only place to be this evening. We appreciate you for joining us, and in just a few moments, we about to turn the heat all the way up. That's right. It's about to go down right now on Hot Topics with Donna. Show your virtual love by smashing that thumbs up and heart icon as many times as you can. And without further ado, I have the distinct pleasure of introducing your host, the one and only Hot Donna.
Hello. Hey, Deanna, thank you for tuning in. Guys, I am super excited when I interview. I just love doing what I do. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself. I am Donna Taylor, here live from D Taylor Network. HOT stands for Honest, Open, and Transparent. That's what it stands for. The intro song was written and composed by my oldest son, Cedric. And so I see my guest is already waiting. So I'm going to go ahead and give you the word for you, for me, for my guest today. And the word that I chose for my guest today is purpose. And it says, whether then you eat or drink or whatever you do, do all to the glory of God. And that came from 1 Corinthians 10 and 31. And you know how I tell you guys all the time, we must truly walk into our purpose. We can't allow people to talk us out of what God has called us to do, what we desire to do. And so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Then at the end, I will give you some updates with the different events that's going on locally here in North Carolina. So I'm going to bring my guest on. Hold on. But I am super excited while we're loading. I know a lot of you have been sharing my flyer, and I'm super excited and thankful that this kids fashion show is coming up, but I will tell you more about that. Hey, beautiful, how are you?
Hi.
Good. Thank you for taking time out of your schedule to just come on here and chit chat it up with us tonight. And so the word that I chose today for you is purpose. And how have you truly started walking into your purpose?
Well, I don't think I really hit it yet, but I'm walking towards it step by step. So
Absolutely. And so I know that a lot of times, you know, like you said, and like me, a lot of times, do you feel that we allow people to talk us out of what we want to do because we're afraid that we're going to lose some people, if you will?
yeah, sometimes I do get there, but we gotta have that mindset to, like, you know what, it's my time. I'm gonna do what I need to do, feel my purpose, you know, as much as I possibly can, without listening to naysayers. So yeah.
Girl, yeah, we're gonna talk about that too.
Yeah.
So tell people, hey Sheila, thanks for tuning in. So tell people who you are, where you reside, and we're just gonna get started and just have some great conversation.
Okay, well, I'm Rhonda Lindsey. I reside here in Sanford, North Carolina. Let's see, I'm an actress, model, mentor, loving mother, sister, all the above. So yeah.
All the above.
I'll be
And so yes, and I mean, and I'm from Sanford too. And like I said, I don't know if our paths have ever crossed. But I know when I met you, I loved your spirit. And I met you at a
Thank
fashion
you.
show.
Yeah.
Because like I was born and raised in Sanford. My whole family still lives in Sanford.
Mine too.
And so now here you are. I see you doing your thing. So when did you start having the love to model, or when did you desire to model at first?
Ooh, at first, that was the teenage years, about 12, 13, tried a little bit at 16, then life happened and I really just got back into it probably about 4 years ago. Took about a year break. So yeah, I've been back at it strong here for about the last year.
And
Yeah.
so what was it at that young age so intriguing about, becoming a model?
At that time, just seeing it on TV, some of the upcoming models around that era, okay, well, she got it together. She's staying strong. I would want to do stuff like that too. Like everybody know my name, get to know my name like that too. So it's something I really enjoy doing.
Your name.
Yeah, everybody
truly
know. Put my stamp everywhere I go. Yeah.
and you're doing that.
Yeah.
And you're doing that, sis. And that's amazing. So how do you stay true to who you are? Because you've been in several shows locally and out of state. So, but how do you keep yourself grounded?
I can only be me. I do a lot of prayer, before I get into shows,
Yes.
certain vibes, energy, and that's it. Can't let nobody pull me from that. I only can stay true to myself, can't let nobody, upset me or how sometimes they get real catty in the back during shows, oh, she think, I don't pay none of that no mind and just keep going, do my job, do what I came to do, and that's it. Yeah.
Exactly. And so how do you handle, women being catty? Because you know how it is, they get like that. And like you said, they thinking that you think you all that. And like for me, I'm just like, hey, I'm just here to do a job. I don't really think all that. But
I don't pay none of that no mind, honey.
Right. And, so when you do have that type of energy, how do you just stay like, okay, do you remove yourself?
I do.
From like And so do you pick and choose the shows that you want to? Do you pray about it, or you just say, okay, let me try this and I'm going to be a part of it?
Right. Well, here lately, I just been going with it, and everybody shows, but now I see certain ones I have to keep myself from. So now I'm picking which ones I really want to do instead. Okay, sure, I do it, because I don't really get to some, but like, you know what, I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have been a part of that. Because I got to protect my brand, also myself at the same time. But yeah,
girl, and that's what I was going to ask you too. And that's like me. And we have mutual friends and stuff. And that's why I pick and choose what show, because like I said, if I don't do this podcast anymore, if I don't do any of the things that I'm doing right now, my name, I still want to leave a good taste in somebody's mouth. And that's why I don't, it's not that I think I'm stuck up or whatever, but like you said, you have to be very mindful of who you attach to, because I can do a show and you show and people be like, girl, that show was ratchet. But because you was a part of it,
they're gonna look at you like, well, I didn't know she was like that. Just because you're a part. Yeah. So, I gotta.
Sheila said you are very genuine and humble. Yes, she is.
Thank you.
Is awesome. Yeah, and so now that you're saying I have to take a step back and see what shows I'm gonna be in, do you feel like you're going to get some backlash, if you will, because you know how people do in this industry.
There's a strong possibility, but at this point, I gotta protect myself. So they're gonna say what they want to say regardless, you know. So it is.
I know that's right. And so, you know, just like I know, coming from Sanford, you know, Sanford is a small town, but it's growing.
Yes.
And how do you handle the naysayers? Because, you know, a lot of times when we're doing something, we come from such a small town, everybody's not going to embrace us unless we're with who's and the who's, you know, if you will. So how do you handle that piece of not being supported by people that you thought you knew? Because I always believe when you're doing what everybody else wants you to do, then you're gonna get all that. But when you start backing back like yourself, modeling, doing all these wonderful things, how do you handle the naysayers?
Actually, I don't even pay it no mind. I pray about it and keep going, because if I dwell on that, I won't really get nowhere or do anything, you know. So it is what it is. I have that mentality. It is what it is. You're going to come and support, you're going to come and show or not. Either way, I'm still going to the top, so.
Exactly, and that's what I was going to ask you too. I'm glad you said that, because I know a lot of time, especially for me, it was hard at first when I started doing all these things, and you think like, wow, like I thought these would be the people that's going to support me, but then when you find out the people that you think are going to support you and they don't, and it be strangers. Like for me, I'm tell you, girl, I felt kind of salty, and I'm just being honest. I was kind of salty because I'm like, man, these are the people that I was like, oh, I know got me, gonna support me. But when they didn't, I was like, okay, Donna, one or two things, you're either gonna fold or you're gonna keep moving. And so how did you keep moving when the people that you thought was gonna support you didn't?
I mean, it's a hit and miss at times too, you know, because like you said, you do expect certain people to come and support. I don't expect them to come to every show, but majority, I would like them at the shows, but understand, I got to look at their lives too, you know, maybe they're busy or maybe they have something to do, you know. Now, I do call them on the side. Some of them like, okay, so I thought you were going to show up, da, 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 da. You know, joking about it too. But like, okay, sis, now, where was you at? Now, I support. Now when it's time for me to have support, where y'all at? You know, it do hit hard sometimes, but that's what it is. Well, what it is.
You are doing your thing, and I'm just so, it makes me feel good when I have hometown girls. That's what I feel. When you come from the same town and you're doing, and everybody's in your own, you're doing your thing, I'm doing my own thing, but we're still from a little town that is a little town, and we're putting it on the map. You know, we're putting it on the map. So
that's my goal. That is my goal.
Yeah, we put Sanford on the map. They're like, where's Sanford? Well, we're just right outside of Raleigh. Don't worry about it. You're going to know after a while.
You're right. You won't know. Exactly. Oh, that's where Raleigh from.
Yeah. And so I know you have a twin. So do your twin ever think about getting into this, you know?
No, I don't try to talk her into it so many times. No, I don't want to do that. I'm still working on that. She's not into the college. I'm still working on it. But my older sister, she dibble and dab in it as well too. So, but my twin, she won't do it.
So I know, like you model with Jamita. We model with a lot of sisters. So one thing I can say about you and Jamita, y'all have a cool relationship, and I like. I'm gonna get her back on. Hold on. Nope, can't. Hold on, guys. Let me try to get her back on. Just hold on for a minute. You know, it's a storm coming up, but we are going to, hold on. I might have to go back out and get her back on. Hey, Queen, hold on. I got to get her back. I don't know why we popped out. Okay. So what I might have to do, guys, is if she can't come back on, I might go back out and then bring her back in. So I'm interviewing Rhonda Lindsey. Hopefully she can get back on. Hold on. Yep. Ain't nobody mad but the devil. I said, ain't nobody, I said, ain't nobody mad but the devil. I was like, what?
You hear me? Oh,
But no, but I was saying, I know you and Jamita have a very awesome relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And I like seeing that with model sisters because we're all beautiful,
Yeah.
you know, in our own way. And when you can have model sisters that support each other, love each other, and not feel envious of each other, I think that's a beautiful thing. I don't even know why this is kicking out right now, but hopefully she can get back on again. But as I was telling her, when you have a model sister and you can still embrace their beauty as well as yours, it's a beautiful thing because in this industry, being a model is cutthroat. It is so cutthroat. We're gonna get this. The devil is not gonna win. We're gonna keep doing this interview until we finish.
The devil is busy.
We're gonna finish doing this interview until we finish. But like I was telling them before you cut off again, you know, I said that's a beautiful thing because in this industry, we truly know that this can be cutthroat. Yeah. This can be cutthroat, and we shouldn't be cutthroat with each other. And a lot of times, we as African American women, because I can't speak for nobody else, because I'm just me. I just don't understand how we can embrace each other.
Me neither. I don't understand that neither. But when you find that sister that you know you can connect with and you got a good mind, keep them because it's hard.
I know. I asked about you on Saturday. Me and her was doing a show together, and I was like, "What Rhonda?" She was like, "Oh, she's doing another show." I was like, "Oh, okay." But and so, have you found in this industry what have been the most challenging for you?
I can't say I had any challenges that came, you know, from my previous shows. I mean, I just love what I do. You know, some challenges that I have came across was expecting one thing and then something totally different towards the outcome of the show. I'm like,
Right.
okay.
Right. And so, congratulations on being featured in a magazine. I'm so happy for you, ladies. And so then I saw you doing your acting. So how long have you been doing that, or are you just emerging into it?
Yes, I'm just emerging into acting, and I really enjoyed our first set that we did. You know, it's something new. I'm not gonna say I always wanted to do the acting. I'm like, you know what? Why not? Why not try something else? Put something else under my belt, and I really enjoy it. Yeah, it's fun.
And so since you're on this journey, so are there any particular roles that you will not play?
Yes, if I have to show my body nudely, I refuse that. Or anything sexual, I refuse that one as well. But anything else, I think I can go for.
And so, you working with Fitz and a whole lot of other people, you know. So how was your first time on the set?
I felt right at home. It was great, actually. You know, everybody got along, you know, smiles, upbeat, high energy. You know, it was great. It was a real good experience. You know, I really enjoyed all the cast members that showed up. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, it was fun.
And so what part did you play? What was your part in the
I'm a bodyguard, which is the female version of a bodyguard in the movie. So it's real. It's going to be very interesting, and I'm ready for all of it. So yeah.
Oh, hey Shanair. Hey, I am Kiva. Hey, Queen. And so what is next for you? Like, are you going to do a part 2, or are you looking into some more exploring, just like you do your modeling, to take your acting to another level?
Yep. Yeah, a little more exploring, see what come of it, you know, what presents itself, or what I may stumble across, you know, and see where I go from there. Yeah. For my acting.
Right. So how do your kids feel about mama? Here you are. Like, they think that we're supposed to just be going along, not doing nothing.
Right,
So,
right.
but how do they feel about mama like now doing her thing?
Baby girl, I think sometimes be a little salty about it because I'm always on the go. I'm always moving. Like, oh, mama, really, you
Right.
doing it? Okay, okay. I bring her along on most of the shows, not all of them, most of them. My oldest, are you famous or something already? I'm getting there, baby. I'm working towards it. She models also too. My oldest daughter does. I have two girls. Yeah,
Right.
so they love it for now. We're gonna see.
Right, right. When they see how much time you have to really and so how much time, or should I say, how much money do you spend just making sure? Because you have to have these accessories and all this other stuff. So do you put yourself on a budget?
I do. I do. And when I first started, I did, and I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. Take it back a little bit. Yeah, so I really have to have myself on the budget. There's a lot of stuff to get recycled. You got to
Girl,
have yourself. Yes.
right. And one thing that I found out as the years went by, I'm like, you should buy that jewelry that you would never ever buy. Do you shop like that? Like if you go
Yeah.
and your style of jewelry,
Yeah.
and you may find some pieces and you be like, I ain't gonna never wear that. But now that you're into the modeling
It's
world, you be like, oh, I
different.
might just rock
It's
this
different.
piece.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's different.
yeah,
Certain stuff I be saying, you know what, that'll look cute. I'm gonna just gonna put that in my collection. But it depends on my budget for that week. I set myself on a weekly budget. Okay, this is what I'm
okay.
spending this week. If I see anything above that, I just won't have it. It'll present itself again if it's meant for me. So yeah, I gotta keep myself on
Absolutely.
that budget.
Absolutely. So I saw too where it's a family business, LC Enterprise Cleaning Service.
Yes.
And so
Yes,
how
my
did that
family
come up?
business, yeah.
Yeah, how did
Um,
that come about?
Well, right when the pandemic had hit, my regular job, I work at Cody, it was cutting hours. I'm like, you know what? I'm always cleaning and moving around, and I love helping people, and I seen opportunity. Well, can you do this for me, do that for me? Like, I might as well start a cleaning business. So that was one of my goals to do. When the pandemic had hit about 2-3 years ago, I had decided to start my own cleaning business. Yeah.
And so how is that going right now?
It's, well, I put it on pause because of the modeling and acting. There's so much going on, and basically I was running it myself. So
Oh,
I put that
yeah.
on pause for now. I've been thinking about starting it back up as well, which is still there. My brother here do the outside work, and I always do the inside work. So we've been discussing that to get that back up and running. So
Absolutely. And so what would you tell women of all ages that want to start in this industry as models? What would you tell them?
if it's something they really want to do, don't let nobody talk them out of it. I mean, follow your dreams, your heart. If it's your passion and it's something you really think you enjoy doing, go step out here and do it. Whatever it is, it's gonna be modeling, acting, starting your own business, whatever you decide to
Yeah.
do in that moment of your life, and you really have a passion for it, just go ahead and do it. Don't let nobody talk you out of it. It might be
Mhm.
hard when you start, but keep going. Just keep going. Don't stop.
Absolutely. Hey, Angelina. And so, Rhonda, let me ask you this. So I know, we both, we come from Sanford. And, it makes me sad when I come to Sanford sometimes because I remember, and maybe you, when we was growing up, we lived at Horton Park.
It was a
It
lot
was like a
of
community.
things to do.
You know,
Yeah.
I grew up in the projects on Turner Drive, and it was truly a community. And
Hmm.
now it's like every time you turn around, we are losing our children, if you
Yeah.
will, to drugs. And so, being a mentor and stuff, how do that impact you? Just being in Sanford as well, because I don't live there, but it still impacted me because I'm like, this never used to happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? People, smoke some weed or whatever, but like these people they're dying.
It's it's really sad. I mean, impact, because, you know, I grew up with majority of the ones that passed here lately, you know, for schooling, grew up in church together, you know, it's hard. You know, it's really hard. I mean, we're losing our youth, and people my age. I mean, I'm not too old, but you know, to drugs or being in the streets, or you can be in a random place and something gets shot up and you don't know what's going on. I mean, it's hard and it's sad at the same time. Yeah, it's really hard.
Exactly. And so because you have a younger daughter as well, right? So how do you keep her grounded and focused and say, hey, these streets will eat you alive if you get out here? So how do you encourage her to just stay true to who she is? Because she's still, you know, teenage.
Yeah, but she's a teenager, but she's still a baby.
I mean,
After school, you know, it's after school program, you know, keep her in the books. You know, we don't, every now and again we go hang out at a park or something, you know, fun days, stuff like that. But we really don't do a lot of outside activities because I don't really know what's ever gonna happen, you know. But we have not ran across anything that will put us in any jeopardy, like something would happen. But
absolutely. And so now that you're here, how far do you want to take your modeling career?
As far as I can get it. As far as God allowed me to go. You know, it's something I really have a passion and enjoy doing, and I really love what I do, just as far as I can go. Yeah.
So if you got the chance and somebody came and said, listen, Rhonda, here we go. I've been watching you. I love how you model. I just love everything that you're putting out there. So I got this position for you in California, wherever. Would you do it? Would it be hard or easy? Because
easy. If the money's good, and me and my girls, I will pack up today and we go. If the money's right and I don't have to jeopardize, you know, anything that's going to be harmful in the long run, we gone. We are.
I know. I know.
I love y'all. I'll come back and visit, but y'all know where I be. Because I'm going to make sure everybody knows.
Exactly. Come on, take this ride with me.
Come on.
And so when you see your pictures, what is the first thing that comes to your mind when you see pictures of you?
I'm finally living out my dream, and I'm not shy about it.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know, like when I first did a photo shoot and my mentor, he passed away, Roger, and Queen is on here. She know who he is. Hey, Daniel. Hey, Patrick. And so when he first shot me, because, you know, I'm my worst critic. I don't know if you like that. I don't know what keep happening to us, but we're going to keep moving along. And so like I was telling her, I am my worst critic. And when I saw myself on the pictures, I was like, oh my God, like this is truly, truly me. This is like, hey, Danielle, this is truly, truly me. And so, okay, hold on. I tell y'all, ain't nobody mad but the devil. Hey, Shanair. Ain't nobody mad but the devil. I'm sure Shanair said congratulations to both.
Let me talk.
That's okay. Just like I said, we're going to keep doing this until we can't do it no more.
Until we get it right.
So, Shanair, thank you. Shanair is my, I love him. I did a couple of things with him. But, you know, when I first, like I was saying, when I first saw myself on, like, after my photo shoot, I was like, wow. I was like, is that me? You know, because I ain't saying I'm, you know, attractive, but when you see yourself, like, still pictures, and you're looking and you like, is this really me? Like, did you have that feeling when you see yourself? Or do you still have it when you do photo shoots and you be like, God, girl, you fine?
No. Well, I'm not going to say I'm conceited a little bit.
No, that's just real talk.
But I love it, you know. Before I even start doing shoots and stuff, I mean, I love the camera. You know, I love taking pictures. You know, it always been a part of my life. So it's like natural to me. It's natural. Some pictures, I'm like, girl, you beat your face real good. Look at this girl. You know, like, you got it going. You know, I hype myself up. I'm my own hype man.
Right. But you know what? And listen, sis, and it's not about being conceited whatsoever.
Right.
Because I can remember growing up, and, you know, back in my day, you know, guys in school, they wanted the light-skinned girls, and, you know, the dark-skinned chicks didn't really have a chance, if you will.
Yeah.
You know, and so now when you grow and you start blossoming and they think you look good now, you know, I'm like, nah,
I'm good.
Because I'm like this. I am the same Donna that I was back then. I just grew up.
Yeah.
I grew up, and now you think I'm looking pretty good.
I have a lot of people I went to school with, like, you live in Sanford? Where you from? I'm like, I do not look that daggone different from when I was, you know, in middle school and high school. Like, don't play with me. I remember I was like, but shake my head. Like, you got to be playing.
That's what I'm saying. But you take beautiful pictures, and I love seeing in light colors, like bright colors, because that's my thing. I love yellows, and all those are my things. But I like dark colors, but like yellow is my color. I love my color, yellow. But I am just so proud to say that we're from the same hometown.
Yes.
Because you know, when people can be from your same hometown, girl, they're gonna be like, no, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know. Because for me, when we come from the same place, we are representing our place where we were born and raised, whether we went off and came back. And that, to me, is saying that there is still great people doing amazing things in a town such as Sanford, such as Raleigh, or other smaller towns. But it makes me feel good when I see people from Sanford doing stuff. And like with Kimmy, I so love it that she has brought the art center back, that we're doing amazing things. That's what we need, because like we grew up as families. If I was over your house, I get chastised at your house. My mom ain't gonna come over there and cuss your mama out. And I'm so thankful that Kimmy is bringing, you know, Sanford back together. I love it. I love seeing the kids having fun. You guys are doing amazing, you know, with, you know, these youth at the model boot camp. And that's so needed this day and age, because our kids need to see us doing amazing and positive stuff.
Right. And knowing that they can do it too, and not go off what's around them.
Absolutely. So if you had to leave some encouraging words for just your sisters, what would it be?
Always be the best you that you possibly can be, regardless of your surroundings. Don't, you know, live out your dreams as best of your ability, and don't never let nobody tell you what you can't do. Just do what you feel is on your heart that you need to do. Yeah.
Absolutely. And so when Rhonda have her moment and there's nobody there to lift her up, how do you get through?
Ooh, prayer or meditate in silence. Yeah. That's how I get myself back where I need to be. Yeah.
And you know, sometimes, you know, I take the silent road. I revert back. And so when you do that, do you stay there long, or do you say, okay, I'm having a moment?
No, I don't stay there long. I pray about it and keep it moving. Yeah. You know, my moment of peace, maybe I get my answers right then, or I just, you know what, okay, girl, get it together. All right, let's get back to it. Yeah.
Absolutely. And do you have friends that can say, get it together?
I do. I got two good ones. Yeah, I got two sisters and a best friend that push me every time. All right, sis. Okay, get back together. You got it. Keep it going.
And that's what we have to do. And that's what, you know, I love when I talk to young girls because they need to see us treating each other as an adult with respect. If I offended you, just say, sis, hey, I ain't like how you said that. You know, because sometimes we may say something and it came out the wrong way. But when we as an adult start teaching our children, young adults that's watching us, how to be friends, then that's when we know we are achieving what we need to be. Because if you and I model and we have younger ladies in the same modeling thing with us and they see you and I not talking, how can we sit there and tell them, you know, like y'all need to encourage each other?
Exactly. And they can't see us doing it. Yeah, it makes no sense.
Can't do that.
Yeah. It's
we can't
contradicting what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Your sister said, great job, sis. Great advice and interview. A good sis, FaceTime, laugh out loud. But yeah, but I'm just thankful. And like, I see you, girl. Thank you for always sharing my stuff as well.
Yes.
And like, I wait to see what the next hold for you, because like, you are truly, you know, like you said, you may think you're not in your purpose, but you're truly walking into your purpose.
Yeah.
You know, and I tell anybody, we can't allow people to stop what God has put before us, because a lot of times, you know, we say, oh God, I don't want to do that, because you know what? Sally may be mad because I'm finna go move. But if Sally truly loves you, Sally's gonna try to keep pushing you. But if Sally doesn't, then that means, hey, her season with you came to an end. And it doesn't mean that we don't love them. It just means we got to keep moving forward. And we don't have time.
They weren't meant to be beside us at that time. So
at that time,
to branch off. Yeah.
Right. So, but you keep doing you. Angela says she loved me some Rhonda. Oh, thanks, Queen. Hey, yeah, but no, but I can't wait to see you. We get ready to do this thing at the end of the month.
Yes, I'm so ready.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I told Queen today. I talked to her. I was like, "Girl, I gotta find that color we finna rock out." But I'm super excited.
Me too.
I'm super happy for you. And you know, and like I said, you know, I know we'll be continue to see a lot of each other and build our sisterhood. But like I said, thank you for just being true to who you are, and keep putting Sanford on the map.
I'm trying my best, baby. You know I ain't gonna stop.
Keep putting Sanford on the map. While you put them on the map on the runway, I'm gonna put them on the map on these podcasts. I'm just there.
Do that, exactly. We both gonna be winning together.
We're gonna be winning together. But I will see you together. I will be seeing you in 2 weeks, so I'm looking forward to. You know, I think we got to stay on low key, because you know how that goes.
Yeah, we know exactly how that goes.
You know how that goes.
But I'm ready.
I'm ready to, but we'll be seeing each other in 2 weeks. But I love you, girl, and I always see you. Thank you, just for being who you are.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Bye.
You too.
You're welcome. All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Let me see. Guys, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Hot Topics with Donna, where I'm your host, Donna Taylor. Guys, I don't even know, we had some glitches, but to God be the glory, we were able to finish this live. Such a sweet soul. This young lady is going places and doing some amazing things. So y'all better get ready and look for her name in the lights. So I'm going to go ahead, and the word for today, thank you, Miss Angela. I'm going to go ahead and give y'all some updates on some stuff that's going on in North Carolina. So I know you guys, I haven't promoted my book in a while, but it's still out there. I still haven't decided when I'm going to do a book signing, but there will be one. I'm trying to get my lighting right because it's sun. But there will be a book signing. So this is my book, An Imperfect Marriage Saved by Grace. You can go on Amazon and get it, or you can reach out to me. I do have copies on hand, and you will get an autographed copy. So, yep, if you want to know anything about me, here it is. So you guys have been promoting my flyer of Shape. Shape is my baby. I birthed her in 2017. It's a nonprofit mentor organization for young girls. And so I am doing my third annual, if you can see this, my third annual kids fashion show called A Confident Me. It's August 19th. It's in Southern Pines, North Carolina. Listen, I'm going to tell you this right now. This show is absolutely free. Free. 6 to 16 years old. We will take up a donation because my plan is to take the young ladies to the museum in Washington, D.C., but we'll get further along into that. But if you have kids that's 6 to 16 or know some kids, boys, kings and queens, it's for them. It's just going to be an awesome, awesome time. And so then, I know you guys already seen this. Bam, here it is. These are my 5 fabulous designers that I will have. I have Unique Queen, LLC, Positive One, FNO, which is failure is not an option, Peculiar Princess, and SVN Era. Check it out. You see these? They're not coming to play with us, with these babies. They are not. They're going to bring it. Our kids are going to bring it. And the beauty of it is, it's like when I reached out, and some have reached out, guys, they're excited. They're super, super excited about dressing our kings and queens. This show is not about the fashion, if you will. That's why God told me to call it A Confident Me. A Confident Me, we need to build our children. We need to instill in our children that they can have confidence no matter where they go, no matter what room we put them in. So I'm super excited. And so then some of the scenes, the kids are going to wear their own garments. And so they're going to have a fun in the sun where they're going to wear their bathing suits or whatever they want to wear. So I'm super excited. So they're going to wear their bathing suits. And then I'm going to have a blue and white scene. And all of this, they can come right out of their closet. So parents won't have to worry about spending money. It can be something in their closet. And then the third scene is A Confident Me. And this is the scene that I want kids to showcase what they desire to be when they grow up. So I'm super excited about that. And then, like I said, and then we'll do a back to school scene. And so also I'm going to ask right now, I'm trying to get myself right so you guys can see me. If you would like to sponsor 10 book bags, that will be awesome because I give away 10 book bags to the kids that come in the audience and the models, the kids models that's going to be in the fashion show. They will get a book bag so they can get ready for school. Just 10. If you can donate 3 or 1, we truly, truly are grateful for that. So with that being said, I had a young lady, Kim Avery, on the show. She is doing a play in Charlotte, a movie. It's called Sentence to Pray. It's June 17th, so that's another event you can go to. And then Vincent Ingram, How It Seems presents What's Meant to Be Your Empowerment Fashion Show. That's in Sanford, North Carolina, so go support. That's July 29th. And then October the 7th, my friend Jonice, she is doing her No Heels to Heels fashion show in Spring Lake, North Carolina. And so she's going to have some great people there. And then my model sister, Diamond Knight, Beyond the Vision, she's doing her 2nd annual Dopest Couture Awards fashion show. So that's in Fayetteville. Hey, Robert. And then my sister, model sister Nene Walls, I Am Plus Size Fashion Show, November the 11th. It's going to be an amazing show. And that's also in Fayetteville, North Carolina. So, guys, you can't tell me that we don't have some amazing people here right in North Carolina that's doing some amazing things. Hey, Michelle. So please, 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 I'm looking forward, especially to this A Confident Me Kids show. I've had a lot of people reach out wanting to be designers. So I will start having my team make a list of designers that want to participate in the next show. And we will take your name down. But as of right now, we are We have our 5 fabulous designers for the kids. It's going to be phenomenal. You do not want to miss this. You do not. And so I'm also going to give a plug to Elegant Bundles. It is an African-American beauty supply store right here in Taylortown on Main Street, 8301 South Main Street. So if you're ever in Moore County and say, oh, do they have a beauty supply store? We have another one in Taylortown. But guys, thank you for tuning in week after week. Thank you all that have shared my flyers for the kids fashion show. I'm super excited. Listen, the kids, we will practice the day of. You've seen my fabulous host, Natalie. Guys, it is going to be off the chain. I have some entertainment coming, so just hold on to your seat because I will start putting that out. It's going to be totally dedicated to our babies, to our children, 6 to 16 years old. Guys, you do not want to miss this. We need to come out and support, not because it's me, because it's our children. Our children are our future, and when we can give them something positive to do, then we know we're doing what we're supposed to do. I love you guys. I will be back maybe on Thursday. And then I'm going to be talking about some hot topics. So if you know someone that would like to be on our podcast, all you have to do is inbox us and our team will get you scheduled for an interview with me. Thank you for all the love, all the support that you give me for the last 2 years. We couldn't have lasted 2 years without you. So continue to just follow your dream, continue to walk into your purpose. Don't allow people to make you feel less than because they're not doing what you're doing or they don't understand what you're doing. It's not for everybody to understand your purpose. As long as you know what your purpose is and as long as you know where you want to go, that's all that matters. Because at the end of the day, you only have to give an account for yourself. I love you guys. Have an amazing week. I know our kiddos are out of school, so make sure you're getting them involved in something positive. Don't allow them to just be running around doing nothing. But we have to protect our babies. We have to protect our babies. So make sure if you can't afford it, hey, go to Dollar Tree somewhere, buy some water guns, some balloons, something filled with water so they can still be safe and still where they're at. Guys, I love you. Have a great night. Have a great week, and I will see you again. Good night. Bye.